family.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
The Beat 139. Featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith Cash. Harlem's number one show.
How y'all doing?
What's good?
How y'all doing?
Happy Wednesday.
How y'all doing?
Doing well.
Weather's starting to get a little nice. We got the rain and all that, but it's getting warm. I'm cool with that. Daylight saving time. You know?
Oh, I love that.
7:30.
It's still daytime
That's
outside.
what I'm saying.
We needed that rain.
Yeah, we need that, man. Yo, before we start, we want to get some listeners on, right? I just want to touch on something real quick we ain't talk about. Real quick. So the Knicks play tonight, man.
Whoa! Yeah, Knicks play tonight.
Yeah.
They got to win.
Boston.
Right now, they down 26-21, but they come back.
That's early.
We ain't worried about that.
It's early.
Yeah, we ain't worried about that. But they can't keep playing come from.
They can't keep. I just tell them that earlier.
I'm not a fan of that.
They cannot keep doing that. That shit gonna bite them.
We
not
need,
a fan, but you
we
gotta
need
understand.
some cat. We need cat. We need doubles from cat.
Yeah, but we need to. We
not
need
just
to.
a double could be 10 and 10.
No,
we need
that's
them
what
to
I'm
20.
20. I told you.
20
Yeah, but we need them to run plays for cat.
You know,
Cat
has to go down there and make yourself make
right, but
presence.
but that's called running a play. Yeah. You understand? Big man, you're supposed to run plays for the big man. You know, Cat is getting a lot of stuff on the swing because he's a big point guard. You know what I'm saying? He can shoot, he can dribble.
Yeah, he bets.
You know what I'm saying? He can go to the rack. But you need to hit design plays for him because ain't nobody on Boston can stop him. You know what I'm saying? Boston got a lot of nice players, but Cat is too.
He too big.
He too nice with his shit, man, for one dude to stop him. So run plays for the dude, man. Other than that, but you know, Boston gonna come out hard because they mad. They got disrespected.
They got disrespected. They down. And then one thing about Boston, they don't beat themselves too much. So they beat themselves the other night. They're not gonna do it again. So
they want to make a statement.
Knicks got to be in the A game.
Yeah.
They not like some of these teams like last night, that Cleveland game, that I couldn't even sleep, man. That thing got me so mad. But they can't keep beating themselves like that.
Well, sometimes, you know, it's a flip side of that because everybody want to say that because it's Boston, right? And because they the defending champs. But how about to give the Knicks some credit? What about the defense, man? Sometimes the defense changes your game. So maybe Boston historically they say they missed the most threes or something in history.
They missed 45 threes.
All right, so but hear what I'm saying though. Maybe because
shot
the
60.
the Knicks had them off balance. So sometimes you got to give the opposite team credit as well. Don't say, "Oh well, the Knicks ain't do nothing." Why that? You know, the Knicks did something while they was frustrated,
That's
and
right.
you can't play basketball frustrated, man. No fact. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope my Knicks get them. But even if the Knicks don't win, they still got home court advantage because they won one game in Boston.
Yeah, we like stealing.
You know what I mean? It's a 7-game series, so it's a chess match. So even if the Knicks don't win, y'all, we still looking good. Going
Yeah,
home.
Knicks looking good, man. Knicks looking good. But I think if it's close, I think the Knicks can win.
Oh, Brunson time.
Oh, yeah, Brunson time.
If it's close,
Brunson time.
if they got it, if it's like 5 points and like 5 minutes left, see, they can't right now. I just saw it. I don't want to look again. But it was 26-21. So that's light. But
started.
we need that like close in the game.
Yeah, that's
in the
5
game
points.
because Boston only going to shoot threes.
You know, team goes on runs. You know what I'm saying?
teams
So
goes
that's
on
5
runs,
points.
yeah.
Man. You know,
Big Tim, what up? Shout out to everybody in the building.
You?
Get your likes,
What up,
get
Tim?
your likes up.
yes, that's a big game tonight, man. But let's get into these hot topics we got, man. So go ahead, Doc. What we got?
So the first topic we're gonna talk about Hilton Senior, right, Jay? Hinton what? Rodney Hinton. His son, his 18-year-old son, was killed, and he was frustrated.
Okay, where's he from?
He's from
Cincinnati,
Ohio.
Ohio.
Okay, let's give it to him. Give it to him. Give him the whole story.
His son was killed, shot down by the cops. He's seen the video, right, Key?
Yep.
He's seen the video, jumped in his truck.
Next day.
The next day.
No.
Where did he see the video at?
No, but the next day
cops,
after the dude got killed, though, right?
He's seen the video.
No, I get what he's saying. He said The same day he saw the video,
Yeah.
he killed the cop, but it happened the day after his son got killed.
Yeah, that's what
Oh wow.
So, how y'all guys feel about that? Like, the guy, he got caught. He's in jail. He got no bond.
I mean, we knew that was gonna happen. He's a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, we feel his pain. You know, I mean, it's sad to see. You know, we keep seeing the same picture, the same video, the same movie. You know, where they shooting our kids down in cold blood, and they keep thinking that it's A-OK. This guy said it ain't A-OK, and that's his child. That's his 18-year-old son.
So you got a son, right?
Yes.
Niles. Shout out to Niles, right? So how would you react to that if you were him?
Yeah, I'm right along with the guy. I want to do something to anybody that put hands or does any of my kids harm. Yeah, you kill my son, I want to kill you.
I get it.
I'm a sacrificial lamb.
I get it when you watch that video.
Yeah.
See, that right there, when you see it, it's just like seeing somebody on the ground. Like when somebody died. It's one thing, somebody died, but when you actually see it, it's like another level. Yeah. It's one level you hear, such and such died. When you see them on the floor, or you actually seen the shooting, his son was running away, and they gunning him down. So emotionally, he like, yo, man, I'm going to do what I have to do.
Yeah, because he's not even here. He's a shell of himself. You know what I'm saying? You take something away. I'm not sure if that's his only kid, you know, but you took something away. You took something away from him. Now he says, I'm going to take something away from you.
And he got in his car and killed him.
So this story is very, very touching because we all have sons. We all have sons. You know, what the guy did wasn't right, but he did was right. So it's two ways to go about this, right? You're supposed to do it the right way and let the legal system handle it. That's the way you're supposed to do it, right? As a man of God, you're supposed to let God fight your battles and all that type of stuff. But as a human, in the moment is the moment. You understand? The moment is the moment. And you don't know what went through that man's head when he saw that, how his son got killed. He lost it.
So you say you don't condone it, but you understand.
I understand 100%.
Exactly.
I understand 100% because that could have been me. You know, my son had a situation. I ain't gonna go to the story. And when I saw it, I lost it. And my family, my moms and all them aunts was trying to hold me, couldn't hold me. I broke away from them to go outside to, see what I could do. And I knew I was gonna do wrong, man. I was gonna do wrong. I thought wrong, I was gonna do wrong. And then when I couldn't do what I wanted to do, thank God for the gym. I went to the gym, Doc, and I worked out. I worked out for like 2 hours, man.
Oh, yeah.
To bring myself down.
You probably was lifting everything.
I was moving the crowd.
When you mad and frustrated and work out,
I had to get it off me, man.
Well, guess
that's
what?
like the best workout.
Once you got time to think, this guy didn't have time to think.
Yeah, Sony saw
this straight crime of passage. This guy seen the video and was like, yo, you niggas killed my son. Like, this is cold blood. Like, my eyes is not deceiving me right now.
So okay, now the backstory on that, what they said that his son did. What did
They said his son was in a stolen car and they had a gun in his possession. But the officer report said the kid pointed the gun at the cop, but I guess the video didn't show that.
Oh.
So that's the backstory. But hear what I'm saying, though. Backstory and front story, you still gonna feel the same way.
Without a doubt. That's right. What
You understand
I was
saying,
getting
Doc?
ready to say is, no
you
matter
killed my
what,
kid. It ain't got the story, ain't got the front back.
because
however you want to say it, you still killed my kid.
And
I saw it on
he
tape.
didn't have a gun in hand. He was running.
Running
behind the garbage can.
He's running behind it. He's like this. He had a book bag.
I'm not positive, but I didn't hear. I think I heard that they didn't recover a gun. But I'm
Did they
not
recover
positive.
a gun?
He might have found the gun, but I don't think it was in his hand.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was pointing at the cop.
Then you got to think about it, right?
Because the video don't show that.
You think about it, right? We have, or we've heard, numerous amount of stories that can relate to this, right? Similarities.
Yeah, this is
Hold
nothing
up.
new.
Remember the lady, instead of tasing the dude, she pulled out the gun and shot.
Yeah, went
shot
into
the
the-
kid. Remember that?
yeah, in the
and talking about she
apartment.
thought it was her taser, but it was her gun.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know if you
The
right,
taser's
if you
yellow.
right, if you right-handed,
Right.
a right-handed person, right-handed cop, gun is on the right-hand side, the taser's on the left. If you left-handed, then it's opposite.
Right.
So you that's how you always know. If you see a taser on the right side, guaranteed you will see the cop's gun on the side that they left-handed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But understand what I'm saying, though.
But that's how they
But-
changed.
but the
that's how they
taser-
changed it from that because that's a true story. Fruitville.
Yeah,
joint.
right. That's
So
what.
they changed.
Well, it's on the train, right?
Yeah, the train, right. But hear what I'm saying, though. Right. That was one of his movies that broke him out, too. That got him started. A taser's yellow, and a gun is black. There ain't no way in the world you can mistake that. A taser's light, and the gun is a little heavier. You understand? So that right there was in the moment, and the cop made the wrong decision. And they killed him.
So
You know what I'm saying?
did the woman get charged for it? She beat it?
She went. I know she went to jail. I know they
She
locked
beat
her
it,
up.
right?
But I'm
If she
not.
didn't, I don't remember, but I think she
But-
beat the
Most
joint,
cops
man.
beat they shit.
I think she
They be
did.
beating
Because
they
didn't
shit.
she went into
I think
his,
she beat
She
him.
was
got
black,
her-
though. Wasn't she black,
went-
right?
yeah, she went into his place, but she thought it was hers. Didn't she think it was her apartment? Yeah, she went into
Oh,
the
the
wrong
apartment.
apartment. Yeah. That's a different one?
Yeah, the other one was outside. The one with the taser was outside.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, back to the story, right? So we just watched it on our screen. So I don't know why I did that little smirk, but when my man walked out the police station, he looked at them dude like I got one of y'all. So what's your take on that?
He don't care at this point.
Yeah, he's not there. That's what I'm saying.
He
He's
don't
a shell.
care.
He's a
But
shell.
see, I think, number one, his charge can't be murder.
It is. That's what they charged him with.
But I think I get that in manslaughter. I had to.
Right now,
Nah, because that's premeditated. It's premeditated. If he took
Is
time out,
that called vehicular homicide?
no, because it's premeditated. He knew that he was going to get in his car and run over the very first.
But it's a
police
homicide.
that he seen.
Still a homicide.
Yeah.
Yeah. So vehicular homicide.
nah, right now they got him for aggravated murder.
Aggravated murder, okay.
Yeah, he knew.
So what type of
Yeah,
Well, that's what
what
they
kind of
gotta
numbers
prove.
was with that?
That's what they
let's
got
talk about that. What type of numbers with that, Jay?
What type of that life?
Oh,
Life.
Yeah, you fixing life, man.
Oh, we. White dude too?
No, he black.
No, the dude was white. The guy he killed.
Jay says he's white. I ain't seen him.
White cop, 33 years on force.
Yeah, old two Thomas.
Just-
Do you think they would have been making a big deal of it with a black cop?
No,
Keep
I don't
it
think
real.
so. I don't think so. They would make something because a fellow officer not like
They'd
this.
have brought it up, but not like this.
Yeah,
Not
So
like
it
this.
ain't easy to read that
That
one.
whole town is going to rally behind to get him convicted.
All right, so let's go back to the guy. So when he walked out the police station, he was like, and they brought him up. What do you think he was thinking in his brain?
I got one.
I believe Scott and I think under their breath they said something because it looked like somebody said something. He's like, somebody probably like, people can mumble something about moving their mouth.
Yeah, we gonna get you.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
We gonna get you. And he was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So who-
I know, but I got you.
Got you.
I got you.
And that's all. And I don't
That's
care
all I
after
really
that.
care
I don't care
after
about
that because y'all already killed me when y'all killed my son.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Say no more. Keep you said 100%.
And then when you watch, that's what I'm saying. He's seen a video of the actual shooting. Like, you know how many times we see on Instagram, we see people getting gunned up, we seeing people get gunned down. But imagine that's your people's. Like, somebody, I know the difference between, I know all layers of it when you hear somebody got dead, or when you actually see that body there, that shit's like a whole nother level.
Nothing brings more heart than your son.
Your kid.
Your son never will.
Yeah, you never.
Yeah.
What we do is for our kids, whether we believe so or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't fathom. I can't fathom.
Yeah, and I can imagine, like you said, you lived through it, but yours
like I want
different.
to
It
be
was
dead
no-
when my
no-
son.
Me,
my
but hear
sons
what I'm
die.
saying. Though, mine, I hit different, right? Because I concur with Ted is saying 100%. You know, God bless your son.
Yeah, God bless.
Yep.
100%.
I
You know what I'm
prayers.
saying, Ted? God bless your son, my brother, for real. But if it's a daughter too, it's my kid.
A kid,
It's
yeah.
a problem, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the same emotion
Yeah.
because it's my kid.
Yeah.
It's my kid. It ain't got nothing to do with to me. This is my personal. It ain't got nothing to do with a son. Ain't got nothing to do with the daughter. It got something to do with my kid. You understand? 'Cause it might be worse with the daughter because the way that mine with my family now,
always
the way
see
with my
people
family,
with their
they don't call me.
daughters.
They don't call Vernon because I overreact when they call me when they got. I told you that a long time that I always wanted to have a little daughter.
But they always say that daughter is crazy.
Crazy.
Different.
They never
They
called
said
me
that
because they
daughter's
said I
something
overreact. I said, but you told me such and such. You know, but you ain't had to do it like that, so don't call me then. But my thing is just the kid alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Losing a kid. How old was your son when he passed, Ted? 21. You had a lot of time with this guy. You see what I'm saying, though? Not enough, but a lot of time. Y'all built something.
They got time. Yeah,
And then he
built
gone?
some- Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know, but this guy looks like he's still in the moment. Look at his eyes. You see, you see his eyes?
I'm
Doc?
telling you,
he
he's
looking
a
like
chef.
this.
He's done. He's done. Like, and he accomplished what he was
You made a
trying to
point though.
accomplish.
He said, "When you killed my son, you killed me."
That's Zach.
That's
That's what
that
it
hits
is.
hard right there.
That hit very hard.
And this is no matter what happened.
Jay, can you fix the number?
Even if he was able to get up off of this case, he still.
Hey, we need
messed
y'all to
up-
call in,
messed up
please,
the
man. It's a heavy
Yeah,
topic.
call in 646-628-4264.
And hit that cash app. What's that cash app, Doc?
The Beat 139 Harlem.
No, the cat,
Dollar sign.
dollar sign.
What is?
Dollar sign the beat 139.
Yeah.
Harlem. You know, y'all
Hit
know how
that
we do
cash
this
out
thing, man.
support. We also, if you want to be help out with be a sponsor for one of our kids program, you could leave a cash
we don't
out
ever
with
talk
your
about our
name.
programs.
We will give you a shout out and we will give you your recognition.
A time to kill, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a lot when it comes to the kids, like y'all just said, raping the daughters and killing the kids and beating the kids up. You know, the kid is your kid, man, and it hit different. Let me explain something to you. This is like everybody can relate to this, man. That has a kid. I don't care what level of life you're on.
Yeah, what level?
You could be from the White House down to the project. You got a kid, it hit the same way. So whoever this cop was, right, and his family, right, and whoever his fellow officers and all that type of stuff, y'all got to know that hit hard. If it was yours, how would you react? I'm not saying you would have did what he did, but you'd have been bugging out too, man.
Yeah, without a
And
doubt.
that man bugging out because he hurt, man.
He hurt. And like I said, get gunned down, like you said, it doesn't matter even the age. I remember I was talking to someone, I think they was like 80-something years old. And
Excuse me.
their kid died. The kid was like 60. They were saying the pain, like, oh man, like the pain, like going through it. You would think like, damn, this is an old person, another old
Nah.
person. Your kid, no parent want to outlive their kid.
Yeah.
Chan, when we was raised that we bury our parents.
Yeah.
Not our parents bury us.
Yeah.
We old school. This how we saw it. This how it was.
Yeah.
Very rarely you see somebody younger die before the parents. Like
Yeah.
now it's every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
Abundantly.
It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? But back in the days, my parents get older, You know, shout out to my mom. She's still here. She's doing well. You know, I'm still in that lane. A lot of my brothers are not. I went to a lot of different, funerals. A lot of my friends I grew up with, they're not, man. You understand? And look at his eyes, man. Look at him.
Yeah, he gone.
Look at him. Look at his eyes.
Yeah, he gone.
Keith.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, I feel it.
He's gone.
I feel
He
his
don't
pain.
care. That means I don't care. I'm gone, whatever. You know?
Yeah, he gonna continue to look like
He
that.
gone.
Yeah, he spaced out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hit hard, man. You know, it hits really hard.
They definitely gonna give him a.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you
He's
the
definitely
truth.
getting evaluated.
Yeah, getting evaluated.
Yeah, he's getting.
And they go for the insanity plea.
I mean, you got a lawyer, a defense lawyer. He got to
Yeah.
come up with something.
Insanity, like
He gotta do
He
insanity.
got to come
Yeah.
up with something. He got to come
But
up
I
with
gotta
something.
think he don't get that much time. And, see, they denied this bail, but cause they know if he get bail, people raising that bail for him. He's getting up out of there. If he even was a meal ticket.
Yeah, he gonna be like your man that killed the
The young kid. No,
Yeah.
not that.
Luigi.
Oh, I thought you talking about the two young football players.
Nah, he gonna be like Luigi.
Oh, the Mendez brother.
He gonna be
No,
like
they ain't Mendez.
Huh?
The white kid.
The Mendez, the two brothers
No,
that killed their parents.
No, not the Mendez. Not the ones who killed their parents. The football player that the guy stabbed him. We talked about that last week, didn't we? He stabbed him. It was a black kid. Damn, I'm bad with names. But they told him, get out the tent. This our tent. Carmelo Anthony. His name's Carmelo Anthony, the black
yeah?
kid.
Nah,
But his name start with a K.
Uh-huh.
His name Carmelo Anthony. They told him, get out the tent. These twins, white boys.
We ain't talking about that. But go ahead.
I thought we did.
Nah.
They told him, yo, get out the tent. Carmelo Anthony's like, no, because they saying it's raining. And they had it was a football game. And you know, drama jumped off. Carmelo stabbed him in the chest. And the kid, one of the twins, died. So when Carmelo left, Carmelo turned himself in. And they said when he turned himself in, he asked the cops, is the guys all right? Like he was concerned for the guy who stabbed him. And he went to jail. He got bail. And the people raised money. He got $400,000. He got out of bail like this.
Got him out.
Because the people like us, the whole community, came
Justifiable
together.
murder.
They saying it's justifiable. The of course, the people, the other parents saying it's not justifiable because if they saying is you killed my son, you should have just fought him.
Right.
Because he said, yo, push me out.
So, not meaning to be off topic, but look at the Caucasian lady that called the 5-year-old a nigger in the supermarket, and she said she got $750,000
Who?
on a GoFundMe. A white lady approached.
She
the
went to
black-
jail for that?
No, she went and called the little girl, a 5-year-old, a nigger.
Yeah.
Somebody heard her, taped it. She said, "Well, cause she's her kid. The black girl stole something from her kid, out the bag. So she said, you acting like a nigger, and it went viral. They raised $750,000 for her and a GoFundMe page.
$750 to do what though? Just to give to her?
To give to her, so they said she has pain and suffering because she called the black girl a nigger and she didn't. Oh God!
But they canceled the GoFundMe for my man right here. They canceled it.
Are they canceled his GoFundMe?
Yeah.
Wow.
Check this out though.
Who canceled
Call
it?
in, y'all,
Who,
call
who
in.
canceled it, Jay?
GoFundMe canceled.
Grand Fishburne, call in.
So
A cop got killed. They don't want to support them.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question. Let's twist the story a little bit. So, all right, his son gets murdered, right, by a cop, right?
Eric Kwan, what up?
But you killed a cop. You didn't kill the guy that killed your son. So what's up with that?
Like I said, I'm not gonna condone it. You know, of course I'm gonna send a shout out, you know, to the guy who died.
Yeah, we got
But
to shout out to the cop.
to
We
the
definitely gotta
family.
send the cop to his family. Definitely.
But I'm all the way there with him.
Would
'Cause
you
that's
feel?
how I feel.
Wouldn't you feel better? I mean, if this is what you're gonna do, whether you're in the moment.
I can't
If you
wait.
would have got the guy that did it,
I know,
'cause the
but
guy that
no,
did it still at large.
I
No,
can't
I
wait.
agree with Vito
The guy
saying.
that did it still at large.
I know, but
So you gonna be locked up for 1,000 years, and the dude that killed your son still out there.
This is what should help him. The way I look at it,
You
is,
see what I'm saying, Ted?
he would much rather did that.
He
too.
still got
But
away.
He was in such
What we
rage.
doing, Jay?
He was deranged.
He still got away.
That he just said, "I'm killing a cop."
Yeah.
I get that.
So this should help him. Of course, we would rather get the person.
No, but hear what
But
I'm
how
saying
do
to you.
I get
But hear
to
what I'm saying though. You're right. I get your storyline, but listen to me. You're in jail. They give you 30 years. Doc said he don't think he'll get that much time.
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Whatever time they give you sitting in there and the dude that killed your son is still out.
We think about that later.
So,
I would think about
I know,
that
but
later.
that means you still ain't get your target.
Still ain't
No,
get
you
to- I get what you're
didn't.
saying.
But I'm just saying he was deranged, and he was like, I gotta score. I gotta put points on the board now. That's just like what we said
get
with
it.
the
That's
gang
what he
culture,
said.
right?
Yeah,
Gang
yeah.
culture is put points on the
Oh,
board
yeah.
now.
That's what they do, yeah.
We're putting points on the board now. We'll get to that person later. That's how they think. Not thinking they're gonna go to jail, that
Yeah.
they're gonna die.
Yeah.
or
All right,
anything
well,
like
let's
that.
talk.
But
Let's talk. Let's reverse this because it's always the flip side. Me, I want him.
We all do.
Oh, give me a second. I want him. I'm not gonna feel good because I got somebody else. I want him, man.
I got.
I want the one that did
I
it to
got
my
a better
son,
one.
man.
I got a better one
That's
for
just
you.
me.
I got a better one for you.
How you feel, Doc?
I got a better one for you.
Let me say something.
No, I agree.
No,
That's
guess
the
what?
thing. The goal
I
is
don't
to
want
get to
him.
that
I want
person.
him.
Because I'm pretty sure
You wrong for
You
killing
want-
that
you want
other
that
dude.
one-
He had nothing to do with it.
because you
You
see
right.
you see
He had
him
nothing to
gunning
do
your
with
son
it.
You
down.
The
are-
other dude had nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
he's across.
He
He's
could have been a good
retired.
guy.
He's
You
retired.
right, but
He's
He could have been a
retired.
good guy. And I
He's
understand,
retired.
but here's what I'm trying to
He's
tell
retired.
you. Mentally, when it all set in, you're going to be saying, I took a man's life that probably didn't deserve it.
True.
Ho,
I believe that.
And the dude that's running
True.
around, still running around.
True, but hear it out. You remember a situation? You remember a
break it down.
situation that you told us about, right? I'm not gonna say names or anything like that. When it happened, if you would have got to a group, not for sure of who did what they were supposed to have done, would you have done something to the group of peoples that you had on hand that day?
Yes, but here what I'm telling you. I said, my story got a little, my story got a little twist because I got information of where they be. And it was a group
But
of them.
you didn't- but you didn't know-
I
you
don't know.
didn't
I
know
don't know who they are.
See,
but I got
that's what I'm talking
information. This guy ain't getting no information. I got information of where they be. So I knew where to go. And if I seen them in the group, I knew I had a little target. I could have been over, but I knew this was at least what I thought. But I wouldn't just go get.
But it
Maybe
would've
I
been
would have,
wrong.
man. You're
No.
right. Maybe
No,
I
I'm
would have.
just asking.
No, you're
I'm
right. Maybe I would have because I
I'm
was
just
mad.
asking. Yeah.
Maybe I would have. Maybe I
That's
would
the
have.
point that I'm making is he was deranged. Like we're looking at a deranged man.
Yeah, he is deranged.
Every last one of us is looking at somebody that's out of his mind right now. You know what I'm saying? We understand. So what you were saying, 1,000% dead wrong. I would have rather got the guy who did it also. That's what I would rather. But it's easy for us to say it because we're not in that deranged state right now.
But it's two things you got to deal with later now. Check it out.
Yes.
First of all, you're going to have a rough time in there. Because the
He,
CEO...
he showed that he didn't care about that one. He walked through like
Now, he
this,
don't
like-
care about it now, but he might going to care about it later.
The ass whooping is coming.
He'll care about it now because he's
die
going to
down.
calm down a little while.
He gonna
We
Hold
ain't
up.
even talking about just ass
And
whooping.
there's
They'll
two
kill him
things.
up in there.
I'm talking about the food, everything. Everything going to be messed up. So hear what I'm saying. So now you got to deal with these COs, right? We got a hard on because you killed the cop, right? You're a cop killer. That's a different title.
Yeah.
A cop killer is a different way to go to jail. Then the same guy that killed your kid is still out there. So you got two things later on. When you calm down, it's going to haunt you for a long time.
That at the end of, see what you just said.
That's rational thinking.
no, but like nobody said when he calm, he gonna calm down.
Yeah. No.
He
him-
going to calm
he'll be
down.
on meds.
The cop that got killed.
Yeah, they showed
That's
him
the
right
cop.
there, the one to the right with
He
the
don't
with
look
the
that
hat.
old to be retired.
He retired. He
No, I
was
said he
on
don't
the
look
force for
that old.
36 years.
No, I'm saying I
Oh.
said he looked good for his age. He don't look that. Well, that could be an old ass picture.
Yeah, what you
But finish
saying?
what you saying, Doc.
No, but I was saying that he going to calm down, like Vito said. It always like that. He going to calm down. Then he calm down. I do think because they're gonna show him the picture. They're gonna say, "Oh, he's retired, man. He got wife, kids, and all that," and they're gonna calm down. And the person who did it, you gonna know who he did it because he gonna get brought on charges. He gonna get brought. So now you gonna see his face and be like, "This motherfucker." And then if he beat that case, so like Vito said, I get it. He is it's gonna fuck him up because what's gonna happen is the guy picture gonna go around who actually did it, and he gonna go on trial if he beat this. Because you ain't gonna forget his face because you already saw the body. You saw the video of him gunning your son down.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna see him face. You're gonna see him going to court, and you're gonna be sick.
Yeah.
I think the
And
conscious.
every day in jail, along with that, it's gonna be hell for him.
Yeah. That's facts.
Cause nobody want to like. I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, it's a crew or something, but you want to get the person that did it. That
Right.
trigger man. It's not like that trigger man.
Yeah.
Like you
That's
know
the
what I'm
real
saying?
justification.
Without a doubt.
We got a caller from California.
Okay.
Caller, what's up, caller?
What up, Graham Fishburne? What up? What's going on?
Graham,
you?
What up, Graham?
Appreciate you.
I'm chilling, man. Yeah. This your moderator, Graham Fishburne. Yo, listen, man. This is a tough. I'm a father, man, and as a parent, I don't wish this type of situation on any parent.
Yeah.
Because either way, you're gonna lose. You put that pain in for your child. What if you got other kids? And you probably got other people who care about you, who need you out here in the world. Mm-hmm. You do that, you're done, they're done, everybody loses. You still can't get your kid back anyway. You sue, get a settlement, you still lose because you can't get your kid back anyway. This is a wild situation. I get it. He lost his mind and went crazy. I get it. But unfortunately, a lot of people, you're a sucker. I feel like, some things, if you can control yourself enough, you got to let God handle it. Let the Lord deal with it the right way, because either way, now he's going to be in the can probably the rest of his life. He's already a little older. He's going to go through a hell in there, like Vito already said. You can't win either way, man. This is like a lose-lose situation. So I get it. I wilded out for my kid. No disrespect to that man and his family. My condolences for their loss. The world don't care. A lot of niggas gonna say, he kept it official. He handled his. But a couple of days from now, it's gonna be something else happening. Everybody gonna forget about him, and he's gonna be in the can suffering. And that's that.
Suffering.
Yeah.
Suffering. And
That's
you know
the
the key
deep
word?
shit.
You say, caller, the key word that you said was unfortunately. You understand? Say that unfortunately sentence again.
Unfortunately, I said a lot, but unfortunately, he's in this situation, and it's no reversing it. It's no rewinding it.
There we go. Unfortunately.
So one thing I want to say to the people is this:
Yeah.
we don't ask. Most of us don't ask for trouble. When it comes, you got to handle it accordingly. It's not always what you do; it's how you do it. He lost his mind and didn't even give himself a chance to get away with this situation. Not saying he should. I'm not saying that either, but you understand what I'm saying? It's not how you do shit. It's not what you do. It's how you do it a lot of times also. But 9 times out of 10, I feel it's best to do it the right way, because no matter what, this is a lose-lose right here.
Yeah, we love what you're saying, man. We believe it.
Yeah.
And you're right, because
Mm-hmm.
Keith said that
Mm-hmm.
he's, like you just said, he ain't have time. He saw the video and went right out. He didn't
Right.
sleep on it or anything. He got in his car and he did what he did.
So let this be a lesson to all our listeners and all those peoples out there. You can't rush to judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because it ends up being a lose-lose situation. You know, when you have time to think before you react, I'm sure that each and every one of us human beings on this planet realize that we made a better choice when we had time to think it through.
If you think about it, he could have got the guy that did it. Because if he saw the tape and you went that far, you know the precinct.
Yeah.
So you had to lay on him. Yeah.
But then, caller, you listening? You still there?
Yeah.
Also, it
Yeah,
takes.
you're absolutely right, Doc.
Let me say one thing,
Right.
bro. Also, it takes a level of maturity, right? Let me tell you why it takes a level of maturity. Because what you're saying just now on the phone, and I mentioned a little earlier, is definitely the right way to go about it. But when you're in the moment, you understand, if you don't have that level of maturity, you on go time, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It shows
And
that
that's
he
why,
didn't have
and
that
that's
level
why
of
trouble
maturity.
is easy
That's
to
all.
get into and hard to get out of.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
You understand?
Because you got that level of maturity. I can hear the way you talking. But this guy obviously didn't have it. So it's always a flip side, man. You know,
Always.
and he gonna pay for it for the rest of his life, my dude.
But it's something you said too, Graham. Graham, what you said makes sense. You said after a few days go by,
Everybody
and
forget
everybody
about
forget about it. He gonna be in that cell.
Yep.
Yeah, when that adrenaline go down, well, the adrenaline is going to stay up high anyway because you're in the can with a bunch of animals now. You know, unless they, separate him from, which they probably not. So his adrenaline going to be up. But, yeah, it's going to kick in eventually like, damn.
I see what you said.
But one other thing, and there's nothing wrong with this. As a parent, some parents love their child so much that they can't live without him. So maybe he'd rather just be out of here anyway after this. But like I said, what if he got other kids? Maybe he don't. Maybe he do. Maybe he don't. I don't know the whole situation with his brother.
Right?
But yeah, some people can't live with it. So I get it. I get what he did. Yo, my man, if you ever hear this, I respect that you tried to handle your business for your child. It's unfortunate. I don't want to ever be in that situation. I'm sure most parents never want to be in that situation because that's a life call you got to make.
Yeah, man.
This is life altering right here. Either way is life altering. You let it go, you probably can't live with it. Damn, I'm a bitch. Yeah. I should have handled my business. I can't. Either way, you can't live with it probably if you don't wild out.
Yeah.
You understand? Or if you let it go, let the law handle it. You still gonna feel some type of way like, nah, that's not good enough. This is a wild situation. Yeah. In these times, you got to pray and ask God to give you some type of answer, man. If you believe, I believe, man.
I believe as
well.
But
yo, good talking to y'all, brothers. Everybody, smash that like, share, and subscribe button. Let me drop back down in the chat.
Yeah. Please, look at them shoulders.
Appreciate
yo,
you.
Jay, come back to the gorilla, Jay. Please, hold up. Look at his traps.
Yo, so we
throwing them joints.
So we gonna transition right now to that, Jay.
My man.
Jay, getting the load and the pictures up. We're gonna transition to this. This is a high powered topic that been going around and it's viral. Everybody talking about it. Everybody. This is the hottest thing on the internet right now.
Look at my man there, man.
So asking you guys the question. With y'all opinion, y'all professional opinion, who do you think will win a fight? 100 men versus a silverback gorilla.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Who you think will win a fight with 100 men versus a silverback gorilla? Now, no weapons. No weapons, just your fists. No guns, anything, no
man to man,
rocks.
hand to hand.
Hand to hand. 100 men versus one silverback gorilla. We got big fella on the screen right now. Look at big fella.
Well, I'm going with the gorilla.
Why?
Why? I'm going with the gorilla. Gorilla is up to 500-600 pounds. Mm-hmm. They have brute force that's just out of this world. And I believe once that gorilla get a hold of two of them and rip one of those guys' arms off, literally bite a nigga head off.
Ain't no black eyes, huh?
Nah, black eyes. You don't get that. It's
ain't
blood.
No busted lip, huh?
No, once
he ripping it off, what he doing, Cat?
Gorillas like to bite
They
people's
bite.
face. They like to bite people's face.
Bite. You gonna bite your whole jaw.
All that's
this
coming
whole
off.
jaw is coming off.
Right.
Now, you not going there. You not
when
going
you see
there.
that.
The only
where your heart gonna go? Your feet?
The heart go that way. That's what that way. You see them stairs? the heart go that way. Them niggas gotta be on drugs. Anybody that think about doing something like that.
Hold up. Them crackers.
Death row inmates. You got nothing for. You on death row.
Everybody on death row ain't big, man. You gotta be. Hold on. First of all, look. Listen, Ted. Look. First, look at his face, right? Yeah. Let's get the whole dynamics of my man. Look how he looking. He's serious, right? He's serious. Now look at his traps.
Yeah.
Look at his arms. Look at his triceps. Look at his shoulders, man. His shoulders bigger than some dude's legs.
You know how you hear people say, "Oh, I ain't scared of nobody."
Yeah.
Well, your boy's scared of the gorilla.
Yeah.
I'm not a part of that.
But that's a silverback gorilla. You know what silverback means?
I'm not doing the regular.
He deadlifting 2,000.
I'm not doing the regular gorilla.
Yeah, Doc. If I picked up 600 before. If I picked up 600, This guy picking up 6,000. You know what I'm saying? So when he get to swinging, Jay, woo wee.
Did you see that? Did you see the animation? Did you see the animation of how he was knocking them down? Hey Ted, did you see the animation how the gorilla was knocking
Silver,
them down?
hey, y'all calling on this, man.
When he hit them niggas,
Please,
he go
man.
to the floor.
I think that 100 men will win.
Okay.
Why?
I think like this. For one, if I'm coordinated and I got 100 guys with me, right?
So you go coordinate.
I'm coordinating.
You coordinate from the back or the front?
I'm coordinating. I'm from the back. I'm the coach. Get him. So
Yo, Jay, he coordinate from the back. Come on,
first,
man.
my strategy,
That don't count, man.
I'm going to have about 2 meetings. I'm
Meetings?
going to have 2 meetings with the guys.
Okay.
Say, listen, this is how we're going to attack them. We're going to play like football. I want
Football.
25 guys here. 25 guys here.
Yeah.
And another 25 guys. We're going to rush them like a football at the same time. We're going to go straight for your legs. Put your head down, and we're going to go right from the leg, get them on the floor.
Let me ask you a question. That sound cool, right?
That's
shit
gonna be
sound
my
slick.
strategy.
But here's my, okay, cool. That's your strategy. But here's what I'm saying. Who going first?
Oh, them white boys.
Yeah.
Them white boys going first. Them niggas up in
Yo, because
Pennsylvania.
if they go first, it's going to be a problem.
No, them white boys who, they gassed up. We can do it. They
Niggas is on drugs.
Yeah,
Niggas gotta
they
be
gonna
on
do it.
drugs. Niggas gotta be drunk as shit. When we watched that animation, they was trying to come from different ways, and that
Oh, yeah,
gorilla
he's going off.
he was turning,
He's
and
going
when
off.
he hit you, you go to the floor.
Yeah, you go to the floor.
You might die.
You
See,
go to the floor.
You might die.
This is how niggas was.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, he was mopping. He
Yeah.
was just turning just like this. It
Yeah,
wasn't no.
yeah.
You really have to. That's the
And
that's the perfect strategy in your mind.
that's my
Right.
strategy going to be.
I get it.
Right.
But guess what? Until you get hit, that's like getting hit with a weight. That's what it. That's what
Yeah,
it's
100
like.
And see,
pound
the
dumbbell.
thing is with the gorilla, he don't, you know how like normally you have to hit a dude 2 or 3 times.
Now one joint.
One punch, you out.
Yeah, one punch.
Yeah.
One hit a quitter for
Yeah,
real.
yeah. That's it. Your whole heart go. You gonna shit on yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they shit it when he was hitting them. When
Yeah.
they went to the ground, they shit it. Then he gonna go get
I go
one
with
of the
the
ones
gorilla,
that's
man.
on the ground, and he gonna bite the shit out of him.
I go
And
with the
when
gorilla,
they see
man.
that meat come out of
Yeah.
him, or when he grab,
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
grab hold of that
Yeah.
jacket and
Yeah.
pull you in,
Yeah.
that's it.
He gonna play dead when he hit the ground.
And see, that's the
Fuck
thing.
condolence.
Like, if we got somebody, if one of my guys got the heart to take it, we could take it.
They got the no. We're going to have some drunken Caucasians. We're gonna
Yeah,
have
they go
some
hard.
that's
Them
on
big-
steroids.
them big
We're gonna have
lumberjacks.
some that's on drugs. They're gonna try it, but at the gorilla knocks that out of you. You know how you drunk and
Yeah.
you undrunk.
Knock you
Yeah.
sober.
Yeah.
You
You see how big his motherfucking hands is, man?
Oh, they hands.
the arms, and you know that shit
Yo,
is rough.
that shit is like,
That
yo,
shit is
tap
rough.
that, this wall right here. That's how he is, man. That's what's gonna be hitting you, man. Every time he hits you.
So a punch ain't gonna hurt him. If somebody
No.
catches a steal on him, ain't
No,
gonna hurt him.
look at him, man. What you gonna hurt on him? He about 10% body fat.
Man, look at them hands.
Look at that. Look at his hands, Keith.
Yeah.
He about 10% body fat too.
I want to see what
He got no
gorilla
body fat,
pressure
man.
is.
You know what I'm saying? That's all muscle, man. He ain't no body fat.
And,
Got
but
10% body
the
fat.
thing is, the damage he do. He grab biting people's face.
He
'Cause
got
they
all
bite
kind of
face.
weapons. He can kick you, he can bite you, and he can swing
And they
your
can
ass
jump,
around
too.
this motherfucker.
And they could jump.
So you got your 10 dudes in the front, right? So you got your little strategy,
I got
right?
my
Doc?
strategy. That's
Boom.
my-
and they
my
coming in.
strategy.
So after he manhandle, gorilla handle,
See, that's it right there. That's the put
Yeah.
the animation on Jay.
yeah, that's how he gonna be running through everybody.
Hold up, I got some information. They said if a gorilla punch you one time, shatter your skull with the pressure from 1,300 to 2,700 pounds.
Caller, what we got, caller? Let's go.
1,300
Right.
to 2,700 pounds.
When he hits you, the other 10 people gonna feel it.
One punch.
Yo,
What's up, caller? Talk to us.
yo, yeah, Graham Fishburne here again. I wanted to chime in on this gorilla thing. All right, those of us who watch National Geographic know that gorillas can't swim. If man can lead the gorilla, make him
gorilla won't go to the water.
Somehow. Huh?
A gorilla won't go to the water.
Right, no, but if you look, if a lot of people is going to get killed or fucked up, but if you attack them, gorillas go into a rage and they will chase you down. You know, they go crazy. How this brother went crazy when his kid, when he lost, they go crazy. So if we was able to get them to the water, you could get them out of here. If you could set a trap, you could get them out of here. You know what I mean?
And that's your
But
question. If you don't get, what if you don't get them to the water?
Yeah, go ahead.
What if you don't get them to the water? Then what?
Huh?
What if you don't get them to the water?
Okay, if you can't get them to the water without a weapon, we'll lose. We'll all get murdered. You understand? You got to be able to at least set traps for the gorilla. Like if they could dig some ditches covered with some leaves, get them trapped or something, put some spikes or something. Well, the spikes would be a weapon, but if you could at least get them trapped, snared some type of way, then we got a shot. Bare hands, he's just going to tear everybody up two by two. He's just killing everybody because, like one of y'all said, first time you hit somebody, they out of here. Your head probably flying off. Your head is literally going to probably fly off your body. You understand? Like a cartoon. So, and they bite. Nah, I'm dead serious. It sounds crazy,
we
but
know.
that's how strong they are.
So what you basically saying is that the gorilla gonna win if you don't know what you're doing.
Do we need people in the comments section?
It said it's the most
without
powerful
weapons,
primate.
without traps, without poison, man can't win against a gorilla.
No, I ain't say
That's
one man.
just
We
it.
said 100.
100 men can't. We're not designed. Man can only take but so much abuse. Like, y'all are from the hood. You done seen men beat the brakes off a dude, damn near kill him. You know what I mean? So imagine what a gorilla's going through. They got like 10 times the strength of a man that be in the gym. One punch, you probably you'll never eat a hamburger again. You never have a steak again. He punch you in your face.
See, that's the
You'll never eat a
thing.
steak
One punch,
again.
he could punch you in your back and
Hey,
do
listen,
some damage.
Keith just pulled some up. Just Google gorilla, right? And they said a gorilla can bench 5,000 pounds.
Damn.
5,000.
Damn.
Come on, man.
What are you
Damn.
talking about?
So who gonna be the first ones to use Doc fake ass strategy over there, right? Get they self murdered. Doc talking that bullshit. He gonna be in the back of the goddamn line talking about get him. As soon as he knock 20 of them motherfuckers out, he gonna run. Get out of here.
I'm out of
Yo,
here.
any nigga willing to
He talking
fight a
about
gorilla
100
is a
niggas.
dangerous
Come on,
man.
Doc.
I'm the coach. I got a good strategy. I want y'all to charge and grab the arm. Like 3 of you guys who bench pressing 500, them lumberjack guys. I want y'all to grab them arms like this. Everybody just go. No, we're going to be more than one dude on the arm. That's what I said. We're going to rush them like football. We're going to rush them.
He gonna sling you around like a cartoon.
Hey, yo,
character.
Doc, it sound good. Like Vito said, it sound good. Yo, Keith, you hear this?
Yo, that's it ain't this
Yo,
right
it
here.
sound good. It sound good.
Wherever we
Listen,
go,
that's a
I'm a
gorilla.
Hey, show that
But
picture where you
fortunately, we
Bring it
smart
back. We
enough.
had-
No animal can outdo man.
Right there, Jay.
Regardless.
Hold. Look at the hole. Now we
Yeah.
gonna leave the arms alone.
What
Look at
it
his
say?
mouth.
Oh, my God.
Look at his mouth when he
What
start
did
biting
did
you.
Did I tell you? He said
They
it
like
said
to
it
bite
go,
faces.
It
Look
said
at
it
that.
go through the bones.
Look at that, Ted. Look at that. Look at his mouth when he start clamping down on you.
What he said? Tell him what he said.
Damn.
Go through the
It
bones.
said when a gorilla starts to
But
bite
yo, I'm going to
you,
drop that in
he
the chat,
bite-
fellas.
he bite
Yo,
through
y'all
the-
call
he bite
in,
through
man.
the
We need
bones.
some callers out here. Call in, y'all.
There you go. Thank you, brother.
It
Yo,
bites through the bones.
He said he bite through the bone.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, my legs.
Look at that.
bro.
And they like to bite the face, though. They don't do all this biting the arm.
Nah, they-
they grab and bite the face.
Oh, your
They
neck
to
and
lick
all
your
that type
face.
of
They
shit.
like your face.
Yeah.
You see what they did to the chimpanzee flipped on the owner? He got mad and went right for the face. They like
Yeah,
to bite
just
faces.
cheekbone. Let me ask you a question. So, you said 100 men can beat a gorilla, right? So here's my deal. So as soon as he open his fucking mouth, right, and do this shit, who gonna stand there and take that, Doc?
I
Your
know
whole
white
heart
boys
is gonna go whoop.
Nah, some of them gonna go, man. White boy be bugged out, man. Some of them I'm gonna get a good about out of 100.
Benching
I'm gonna get about
5,000
13
pounds.
of them. That's crazy. That's
Benching
gonna try.
5,000 pounds.
Damn, it's a big motherfucker.
Look at him, man. Look at him upright.
And then
You seen him walking on all fours. Look at him upright.
yeah.
They said it's only one thing that can beat a silverback gorilla.
Itself.
No,
Who?
a grizzly bear, because they said it's bigger, it's larger, and heavier. And,
Grizzly
and,
bear
and
is
they
strong
said
too.
They significantly.
They are larger.
Their claws are stronger.
Right. But silverback ain't going out like that though. He gonna
They
get
go
him
hard.
licks.
They said the
See how-
gorillas
you see
are known
how-
for their intelligence,
Correct.
and their strength.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Oh, so if they know for intelligence, it's gonna be hard to beat them. Then.
Well, that's what I'm
'Cause
trying
he
to
Yeah,
gonna
they
say.
saying
he
that's
gonna
what
be-
they saying.
he-
One-on-one confrontation. The only one that would get them is because they're bigger and they're stronger, and the claws, the bear claws.
Every animal got somebody that can get him. So what I'm saying is, Doc, so your strategy, you think gonna work? Being that
Now that he's smart, they change things. Cause he gonna probably lay like they trying to grab my arm. As soon as he get loose, boom!
Yeah. How high can he jump?
Oh, they jump high too.
See, he ain't gonna just stand there. He gonna
They
be
jump
hopping
high.
around that
Remember, they
motherfucker.
go in the trees.
Yeah, they
you
do.
know?
Yeah, he gonna be hopping around
And
shit,
they
man.
arms long as
Yeah,
Texas. They
and he
arms
can,
like
and he
this.
can run fast
So
too.
he got the reach.
Yeah, you got problems,
His
man.
arms long as Texas.
Hey, look how he built, man.
He can jump 10 feet.
10 feet.
Damn.
See what I'm
So
saying?
he getting on top.
You want
of
to
the
deal with that?
backboard.
They stand 4 to 6 feet. A grizzly bear. They between 300 and 800 pounds, and they 5'8".
Very short.
That's not short for no animal, man.
A gorilla 5'8"?
Huh? Not no gorilla. We talk about the bear, the grizzly bear standing.
Nah, we talking about the gorilla, man.
Oh, the gorilla.
Yeah, we talking about the gorilla, man.
Oh, the gorilla's 5'8". I'm getting LeBron on him.
You see how long his arms is, though?
Them arms as long as the motherfucker. They be like this.
Yo, Jay, you can get a little something on the screen with him walking?
Yo, that's crazy.
I don't know who came up with that, man, you know? But
So
let me ask you another question. You ready? Yeah. So, they said the United States of America against who, Jay?
UK, 100 bricks versus 100 United States. Nigga.
How you feel about
United
that?
States,
United
all
States.
day.
United States.
USA! USA! Why you
Yeah.
say that, though?
Cause I'm always gonna roll with us, man.
Cause I just don't.
Them dudes out there pretty strong.
You
But I
can't.
think USA gonna get them.
Yeah, I think USA.
We it, man.
I
We
think
it, bro.
yes.
So what about we're gonna move around a little bit.
I don't
So what
care
about
what-
United States against Jamaica?
Oh,
In a fight?
easy.
Oh,
United
we
States.
punish. We gonna
That's
punish
easy.
them.
That's easy. That's easy.
Yo,
Why you say that?
We-
So we're gonna
we-
go around the room. You go first, Doc.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying it's all. Of course, it's not all Jamaican, but majority they fight like this. Majority I seen fight like, especially the ones that's Jamaican.
From the island.
The ones from the island. Maybe the ones who grew up here and hang with. Most of them fight like this. And
What
they
that
fight
mean?
with their foot.
Oh,
Y'all
okay,
can't
so
see
they
it.
gonna
They
kick.
fight like this. And they don't really, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got USA easy. I think
What
easy.
you got?
yeah, no, easy. Us, man. Us
Why?
all
Why?
all day. Cause
Why?
yeah, then no Uzis and no knives. We're gonna punish them. Most of them are little as shit.
This nigga
Yeah.
said no Uzi.
Yeah, they
Uzi
little.
Delroy.
No Tech 9.
Uzi
Yeah,
Delroy.
no tech
No
nines,
Bush
and no,
or Bumper
no,
Clyde.
no machetes. Body blows, man. Body blows.
No.
All right.
What about you?
Let's go around. Now, USA all day, man. I mean, you know,
Why?
because they fight with their feet, man.
Yeah.
They fight with their feet. They don't fight with their hands, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I seen it. You know what I mean? They act like they gonna punch you, then they throw a kick.
Then they throw a
Once
kick.
you catch the
Once
leg,
you
it's over.
sweep it out up
it's
under
ball
them,
game.
that's it.
Yeah, stomp you out. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
So,
Ass
okay,
whooping.
United States and China.
Oh, we
Oh,
really,
United States.
Yeah, we gonna
Easy.
kill them
China
little
little dudes.
But
Oh,
karate and all
yeah,
that.
that's true.
They got the martial arts.
A
Y'all
lot
not
of-
thinking.
that's
Hey,
true. Yeah.
Bruce Lee, baby.
No,
Come
but a
on. They
lot
got
of them-
Jackie Chan. Let's go.
Yeah, a lot
Yo.
of them. Yeah.
Niggas is nice, man. Don't sleep on
Yeah.
them.
Hey,
And they know pressure points too. And they know how to get out of you grab them, they know how to get
Don't
out.
sleep on it. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
China-
you talk about them old
You
school
talk about
Chi-
the-
we
you
talk
talk
about
about
the
the-
old school Chinese
No, he
that
said
when
in
we grew
China,
up.
but
In
in
China,
China,
you talk about them
all of-
civilized ones. They got another side that they get down.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
many all you martial arts gyms they come over there and they open up?
But I ain't gonna lie,
Motherfuckers want to learn
out
that.
there,
man.
that's they like culture compared to the ones
They
here.
fighters,
the
man.
ones here just won't work in Chinese
Japanese
stores.
and Chinese are fighters, man.
I'm not saying that everywhere, huh?
They don't want to live in Fort Lee.
Yo,
They
nah,
fighters, man.
Them niggas is carrying knives, bro.
Not all of them. Them niggas
No,
is nice.
the ones out in
Nah,
China,
man,
that's their
nah,
thing.
man.
I know, but I don't believe that that's their whole culture. We look at it from when we grew up, and we look at the karate. I don't think the young kids are into it like how it was back
I think
in the
they
days.
are.
I don't think so.
I think that
I
they
think
grow.
their
I think
grandfathers
they
and their
grow
great
up-
their great
I think they grow
grandfathers.
up into certain things like we play basketball. They
do
fight.
that. That's true.
Every culture
true.
got something they do.
Okay, I have a better one. Outside of the like the Chinese regular games, when have you ever seen it? You've seen a black person, a Spanish person, a white person fight all your life, everywhere, throughout your life. Tell me one time you've seen a Chinese. They here.
Right.
It doesn't matter if they come from somewhere. Just like the Spanish come from Ecuador, wherever they come from, Mexico. We watch them fight. Where's the fight at? When last time you seen a Chinese fight? Yeah. When last time you seen a Chinese fight? When last time you seen a Chinese fight?
You got a point. I ain't seen it, but I ain't mean it ain't happening.
Hold on, I got.
That ain't mean it ain't happening.
But it
Go
ain't
to
happening.
Go to Chinatown.
Huh? Even down there, we
Go
go
to
down there to
Chinatown.
Chinatown. You ever seen them the joint jump off down there when we go down there?
Always, they chased us one time. We was little, they chased us. Word, we was little.
Jay's
fucking
coming
with
out,
them.
baby.
Bring that egg
Y'all down there still.
We was like, they caught one of the guys. They caught one. Yo, when we was young, they caught one of the
They down there
guys.
The
stealing.
nigga stole the egg food down off the counter.
Yo,
Just 5 extra dust sauce.
yo.
The nigga ordered something and ran out.
Them niggas is down there doing
Nah,
wrong.
we ain't knew we down there doing dirt. We was fucking with
They
them.
knew them 39th Street. Y'all was one on me and
Yeah,
all
we
of
was
that
fucking
shit.
with them. We thought we was deep. They started coming from everywhere. We got the fuck up out of there. A couple of guys got caught and got whooped on.
You in Chinatown, okay? Even when we was behind the wall, you ever seen Chinese? You ever seen them fight?
Nah.
You ain't never seen them get in nothing.
Ain't nobody want to fuck with them. Them niggas
No,
stuck with
it
nobody
wasn't
know
that.
shit.
You ain't what Chinese you knew nobody want to fuck with. The hardest niggas wanted to fuck with you. Niggas want to fuck with me. Niggas want to fuck with you. Why is it that niggas want to
I
fuck
ain't never
with
seen
us?
it though. You right though. I ain't never seen it.
They ain't fighters, bro.
They ain't fighters.
We'll beat the shit out of them. Huh? I'm not.
Jay
I'm
ever
not,
said everybody smart than Jay.
Yeah.
The goddamn gorillas.
Yo, Jay,
Chinese
you
people.
ever seen them fight?
Oh, fuck it, you talking smart guys doing it.
Jay gonna get his gun.
17 upper. Chinese.
Oh shit. Let's get one more on
So we got P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
Oh.
P. Diddy trial started, and a lot of names got brought up in the first part of the trial. I'm gonna throw some names out there. We had Michael B. Jordan. We had Lauren London. We had Michelle Williams from Destiny Child. We had Michael Myers. We had whatever names came out. Kanye West. We had Kid Cudi.
List is heavier than that.
Yeah, they said show. They said y'all ain't seen nothing. They giving us bits. They said when it actually start, it's gonna be showtime. The prosecutor talking.
I can. Let me jump on it with you, Doc. That I heard a while back, which is true. Like the district attorneys are holding back because they want to wait. They don't want to expose their whole end. You know how the feds play, man. Mm-hmm. The feds don't come get you unless they got you. Let's take it back. For y'all don't know about the feds, right? The feds, it's not that you can't beat the feds, right? Because you can't. But they have a 99% conviction rate. That's very high, right? The state will come and get you real quick. Here's something, blah, 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 boom, they go get you. The feds will let you rock 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years before they come get you. They build up a case on you so you can't win. Now, most of the feds don't look tough at all. You understand? They shirt and tie people, but they smart people. That's J people, smart people, right? They're smart people, and they all psychology majors. You understand what I'm saying? This is what their background is. And they do a lot of investigating on you before they come get you, number one. And they always latch on to a lot of people to testify against you so you don't win. They do a lot of work before they come get you because they don't want you to win. Now with P. Diddy, when they first went and raided his house, they took all his computers and left. You know why? Because they know a lot of stuff is on the computers. That's what they did.
He just said they about the P. Diddy about the Nino Brown. That's how he look right now with the afro.
Yeah, I told you that. He got gray hair.
All
He lost,
gray.
they say he
And he
lost
got
about
the little
50
afro
pounds.
with gray?
Yeah, he do. I told you that.
Wow.
So I say you
he
need to
look
go
old,
bald.
yo.
You remember,
Yeah,
he
he-
was
yo, he
definitely
gray
using
all the way
black.
around.
Remember, he was using the black.
No, I know he's using because he did it in COVID. But God, but I'm saying he got the little old man afro.
Yeah.
He got the 70s look right.
Yeah.
Fred
yeah.
Sanford.
Yeah, like the said.
And look, and he lost mad weight.
And I see his bones.
He's
all
already
crooked.
kind of slim anyway.
Yeah.
Not real slim, but he wasn't no big dude. And he ain't eating right.
Nah,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
ain't right. He having to withdraw like crazy.
Let's
'Cause
think
he's
about
on
it. Look
drugs.
how
That's what it is.
Yeah,
He having to
withdraw.
withdraw.
Nightmares, everything.
Drugs. Just think about the drugs. That's alone.
Yeah.
And then the food. You used to eating certain food. That food they probably don't eat no more.
It probably took
Food
him
that
forever to even
Start.
start eating.
And he
'Cause
living
he
in
was
the
like, I can't
commissary.
live that.
But he living in a joint like with that wall look just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
that,
that.
that, that, where the bed is at, yeah.
Yeah.
With the bed right next
Just,
to it.
it's just small.
Yeah, yeah.
His room just like this.
Now,
From me-
this is way bigger than
This
than
way
that.
bigger.
You
no,
serious?
no, I ain't say the whole studio.
Oh.
I'm saying from the camera, like this, to me.
Yep.
No,
No, right here.
From that camera, over. You ain't got that much room, man.
No.
You got the bed, you got the toilet
desk?
and all that
No,
with the
that's what I
sink,
said.
and you got a desk with a little
No, that's
a
what I
chair
said.
that go in and out.
That's what I said.
it.
That's what I said from me to the wall.
Correct.
To me to the wall.
Correct.
And from the there like
Correct.
This,
And
that's
about to where Jay is at far as length.
Think that far?
Maybe
Yeah,
no,
to come
yeah,
in the
about,
door.
about where Jay is at.
Yeah,
or
the
maybe a
toilet-
little less.
the
Maybe a little
toilet is
less.
there with Jason. when
Maybe
you
a
come
little
in the-
less.
Oh, he
the
got
door.
Jay about to put it up right now. That
No, the
ain't
toilet is
far.
back here because the bed is back here. Toilet right across from the bed.
Yeah, it's across. They don't have it next
He's
to
right
it.
across the bed.
Look at that. Damn.
Yeah, man. Y'all see the conditions that P. Diddy is living in right now?
Yeah, I
That's
just was in-
MCC
I
and
just was in that
MDC.
joint.
They look the same.
Yeah, MCC and MDC. And it get cold in that joint too. Nighttime. Cold.
Yeah, I'm part of that lawsuit.
you
I'm
got
part
one-
of-
you got
I'm part
one
of that
blanket.
He
lawsuit.
said, according to DJ Vlad, Tekashi said Diddy was living like a king when he locked up.
Come on,
I don't think so.
man. A king with.
I think he may get little privileges.
Tekashi was with Diddy?
Yeah, he's with Diddy.
Huh?
He's with Diddy.
How you
He
live
came
like a
home.
king?
Huh?
He's Tekashi just came home again.
Yeah, but ain't nobody saying he twisted. It's the fact that
he not living
He
used
not-
to this.
no.
Look at that. Look at that compared to
yeah, but think about it though. You only can live but so
So
good.
much, yeah, so
Stop
much.
it, man.
Yeah, we not listening to him.
I ain't trying to hear
anyway.
that shit
We
he
ain't
talking
listening
about.
to you, Tekashi.
You only can live
what
but so
you
good.
talking about he living
What
like
he
a
had?
king.
What he had? 15 honey buns.
Yeah.
And he had 30
Shut the
soups.
fuck up.
Oh, that's living good. And he had sardines and he had tuna. That's living
nigga
good.
living
Get
in
out of here,
mansions,
man.
man.
You ain't living
There
good
it
in
is.
jail.
That right there. No matter how much food he got, that's what the cell looks.
You know how you living good? You living good when you home.
Yeah.
You're never living good in prison, man.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. Gosh, man.
Yeah. How was you living?
y'all gotta get them likes.
All right,
up,
so
man. We working hard.
They try to select the jurors. What's up with that?
They select them jurors. Some jurors said they seen it, and some said they don't like what Diddy did, but they still could be fair. And some people just come and they got rid of a lot of people. Some people sitting there saying, they knew the people. I guess some people said tactics to get out of it.
Okay, let me ask you something. Could you? We're gonna take Diddy out of it. We just put anybody else in that joint, but a somewhat similar situation. How honest can you be? Like, we're not talking about us trying to get out of jury duty. We're talking about a very big, high-powered case.
High profile
Case. Like, how do you be like super honest and say, oh, okay, I'm not gonna let that video taint what the actual case is, because the ass kicking that Cassie got is not the case. It's not the conspiracy. It's not part of. Of course, it's already out there. How do you not let that taint you? Like, we all feel some type of way about that. Yeah. So
but I've been tainted a month ago.
Yeah. This is what I'm.
So hear what I'm saying though? This just started, but I've been tainted months ago. You can't you can't erase that out of people's minds, man.
That's what Keith's saying.
Right, I know. I'm going with him. I'm saying that you can't erase that out of people's minds, even if you never show it again. We saw it months ago.
Yeah.
So I'm going to remember that.
Yeah.
And that looked ugly.
It did. And they said that's nothing though. They said this been going on for years and he's been doing that. They said, they said that's nothing.
Listen, here's the deal, right?
They showing the rants of him in the office throwing the computers, throwing the phones.
Yeah.
Oh,
and they say he always going on rants.
No, but that's nothing. Here's my deal. Now, what's going on with the cocaine and all that pink cocaine and da-da-da-da-da? Is that still going on?
The baby,
remember they said it was some drug stuff going on too?
Yeah, it's fentanyl, all that.
Coming from overseas?
Nah, fentanyl, all that. He got a drug case.
Bro.
And then they said he had guns, right?
Yeah, guns. And they trying to bring up the case. They saying coming from his son.
Part of his life. This is something that people's always talked about.
Jay, you got some articles for us, man?
They've always talked about the drugs. Man.
When you get a chance?
The withdrawals is crazy. Like, this last week that I did. This was the first time that I actually.
See, we just talking about Cassie. It's bigger than Cassie, man.
Yeah.
It's bigger than Cassie, man.
Yeah, and
then they got more, not to cut you off, Keith, and they got more witnesses that's gonna come up. The district attorney and them was saying they holding it right here, but when the joint start, they gonna let it loose.
Cause they said Lauren London, Michael B. Jordan, and Kid Cudi, most of the people they got on that list is siding with Cassie. They said ain't really too many people that they show Michelle Williams that they gonna support on Diddy. They said Cassie had a lot of relationships with people too, and they said people in the industry feel bad that they let her down because they been knew what's going on. Yeah, they said everybody in the industry knew what's going on.
Yeah, for a while, yeah.
So they said a lot of people feel bad because
that's also another thing. I can't really say what they could have done, to stop it. But you watch these type of things go on for years, and not only that, those same people were standing right next to it, in them freaking parties. So how mad were you when you don't have to go to them parties? You didn't have to go.
Nobody want to be the first one to say something.
Okay, you don't have to say nothing, but you don't have to go.
That's
to
what
them
it be,
parties.
right?
They said he was doing it all the time. Even when he made her cut her hair. They say he's abusive, like in Young Miami. She's
a control freak.
They call Young Miami to the thing.
He's a control guy.
Oh, because that was one of his main joint.
P. Diddy is all about control. Let me tell you. I know. Y'all already know. Everybody know. I know him when he first launched the Bad Boy. I was around for all that. And the dude, if he not in control, he don't want to be involved with you. Period. He has to control all the moves. When I tell you about the tuxedo shit,
yeah.
Got mad because I had the cream joint and everybody else black, so he ain't let me get in the pictures.
Yeah.
I ain't give a fuck, but I said, funny ass dude. I couldn't find a black one, but I came.
You came. That's the most
And
important.
I bust my ass to find a black one, but I couldn't find it. But I came. We was all clean. Biggie platinum party at the Palladium.
Well, you shouldn't have went.
Nah, but that day, but right at that time, you know what I'm saying? At that time you wanted to go because he was a young P. Diddy, and shit wasn't popping at that time like that. He just got the bag. So all this shit didn't start till later. But here's another thing about him. So we all went to Mexico. We went to Cancun. Remember Cancun first got real popular?
Cancun, yeah.
When Cancun first got real popular, we raided that joint. We was in Daddy-O's and all that type of shit. And we had a list. He always got big people around him. Malik Sealy, Dikembe Mutombo, Chris Gatlin, motherfucking Salt and Pepper, Mary J. Blige. We at the Ritz-Carlton. You name it. Everybody was in this hotel. But everybody else was down the hill. So what I'm trying to say is that, so this when Faith first came out with her music. I remember. And it was on the DAT. They had DATs back then. Mm-hmm. And so I got my hand on it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm holding the joint. We go up in Daddy-O's, and he got to take over. Go up in the Mexican dudes. He got them niggas to play faith shit. They don't know what the fuck that shit is. They don't know what that shit is. But he got them to play it. That's what he do. He's a takeover type of nigga. Yeah. And if he can't take over, then he leaving. Boom. So then now, for some reason, it got into my hand. No, I think he left it, and I stayed up there with them for a while. And then I got it. We went back to the hotel. I'm in my room, and I got the joint. He in his room, he come and get the joint. I got the joint. It's the only joint. There's only one DAT. Without that, she got to go back in the studio and re-record.
Yeah, that is it.
You know what I'm saying, no doubt? And he came and got that. The reason why he came and got it, because he had a room, big-ass room, suite, and we had ours. He got his money, we got our money. We down there with you, but we don't need you, my nigga. So here's my deal. When he tried to come there and get everybody to go over to his room and they didn't want to go, they wanted to stay where we was at, because we got just as many bottles too, he just took the DAT. You see what I'm saying? He's a little bitch, man. He do shit like that. So he took the DAT, and then when he got the joint, everybody wanted to hear faith shit, so what everybody gonna do? They gonna go to Diddy room now. Yeah. Because we want to hear a joint. This is what he was premiering. This is when it first came out. Yeah, so he's a control nigga, man. If you don't do what he want to do, or like that, he gonna try to son you, man. That's the type of nigga. He knew he couldn't son no street niggas, we bust his motherfucking ass, man. You understand what I'm saying, though? But look where he at now with this shit. Look how he done grow with this shit. We thought it was a fad. This is what he was growing into be.
Jay,
crazy.
When the trial
people
start?
they tell you who they are.
This is what he's growing to be, Doc.
Yeah. And you seen it firsthand. When does this trial start? See the thing.
I'm turning 19. This is 1992 story.
What's your prediction? No, they
what's your
picking
prediction?
They're picking it.
Prediction with him?
May 5th was the first day. They jury process.
Yeah, the process. I'm saying when actually caught, right?
That shit gonna be a while because you got.
They said about 2-3 months.
You got to pick. You got to.
They said 2-3 months.
Remember, he get the pick. Then the prosecutor say strike, and then now they got to come back up with another 10. Then they go. Then the prosecutor say we want.
Hold up, he say nah. So he can say he don't want certain people.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Hell yeah.
Just said Diddy team turned him down. Like, nah, we don't want him.
Yeah, we don't want him.
Hold up. That's for everybody, just celebrities.
That's everybody.
Nah, I didn't know it was everybody.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Yeah, you don't. This ain't no. This is not no.
Whoever they pick for you.
Yeah, I always thought it's like that.
I don't have no information on that.
No.
I really don't know that.
No.
I always thought it's whoever they pick for you.
I thought that too, though. Me.
Yeah.
I'm up for murder. I cannot pick.
You just think about it. A lot of people haven't. They should get mad and say they got 8 white people and 4 blacks.
But you know what it was though? It wasn't his team.
I never
It was
heard
the
that.
judge that said that. I heard today it was the judge
Yeah,
that can say this here. A guy was for jury duty for P. Diddy, right? But he worked in NBC. So how you feel about that? He can't be on. He can't be on the jury. But I'm saying different scenarios like that. It was a guy who. This is true. There's a guy who worked in NBC, and he was picked to be one of the judges.
So you're saying you can't pick it. The same thing.
Man. But it was the judge that made the decision. It wasn't his team. The judge.
But
it had to make sense why the judge said nah. But they said the case gonna go as long as the summer. That's it.
Damn.
If that.
So what's your prediction? You said 15, right? No, you said.
I say minimum 15, maximum 30.
What about you, Cash?
You're going to jail. You're gonna get 30 years.
You say 30.
30 years.
I said 20. What'd you say? 30.
30.
What you? Jay said 20.
That's why I said 15 to 30, somewhere in between there.
So we all pretty much the same. 30 is the high end. I don't think they're gonna slam like that. And
why you don't think he's getting around it?
I think it's just too much. The feds. I just think that they knew who number one.
Just like I told y'all, here it is. In a jury trial, the process of picking a jury involves a series of steps, starting with creating a list of potential jurors for sources like voter registration, records, driver's license database. Then the potential jurors are summoned to court where they are questioned during a process called voir dire. The attorneys can challenge the attorneys can challenge the jurors for a cause of reasons like bias or use limited challenges to remove jurors without needing a reason. And that's our attorney. Then the prosecutor go. That's how come they get so
never
many.
heard that.
Yeah, this is it. The goal is to select a jury that is fair and impartial. It's not a one-person thing.
You know
Now,
what?
if you have a judge where the judge is not going to be a jury, then that's the judge who actually makes the decision.
But you know what a lot of people mad about? They interviewed this guy, right? I think I said it earlier to you, Doc. And he says that, he gonna find him guilty. You know what I'm saying? If he become a juror, because after it's all is said and done, this is where he thinking, because he says because celebrities think they get all the breaks.
But
they're not gonna pick him.
But that's a fair.
Right.
He's fair in saying that because you know that you're not going to get picked. Some people are going to withhold that information.
How you feel about that statement? Do you think celebrities get the face?
Oh, ain't no question celebrities get fake.
Let's keep it real.
Ain't no
yes.
question.
Right?
They playing by a whole set of rules than us.
Right.
If it don't fit, you must quit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, though? So I can relate to that. We've seen it time and time again. Right? There it is there. All right, so
Before we
he going to trial, right?
I thought you was going.
Yeah.
No, he ain't going away. He's going to trial, right? So, this is the biggest story out right now, right?
Oh,
P. Diddy.
Yeah.
the biggest story of the year.
This right here is going to be rocking for a minute. Is what I'm saying.
Cause you know it's crazy. Cause you got
Is it on court
his
TV?
trial. Then
Is it on
no,
court?
cause it's feds.
Right.
See, state is in court.
TV,
See,
right.
that's the movie where you can
Court
watch.
TV's a beast.
That's a beast.
That's what I told
But see,
about.
feds don't do the
They don't do
cameras
court
in
TV,
the
yeah.
courtroom.
Yeah.
The state do.
Yeah,
The state. That's why state get a lot of because people want to watch it.
yeah.
But people really been
Like
watching
the OJ joke.
The OJ jump. The state. See, had this been the state,
Ooh.
it'd have been a movie. Like
Ratings
Lil
would've been
Durk
crazy.
joint is fast too.
Yeah.
Cause Lil Durk trial coming right behind it, and when you have these trials like that, it'd be like a movie.
Yeah, big movie, yeah.
It'd be like a movie.
Wow.
And I think this the biggest. Shannon Sharp pretty big, but
Nah,
Yeah,
he
it don't
bigger
even
than
compare on the
nah, I
Richter
can't
scale.
compare this.
Yo, big-
Not he's an ant.
this. Yo, Puff got 30 years doing this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He been doing it a long time. Hear me out though. So let's take the low end, 15. Think you can handle 15?
Yeah, I do, man. I told y'all earlier from the rip. We all seen it. We all been in jail where we looked at somebody, one of our co-defendants, or just somebody in jail that we knew from the areas. Like we always looked at them as soft, or we be like, oh, he ain't been doing. And we watched them do the bid. We watched not 3 years, not 5 years, because all of us did over a decade.
So you basically saying he can't.
You watch
Handle
billionaires in jail. You was
No,
in
no,
the
no,
federal
you
I was
saying
in the
handle?
7-1.
Yeah.
But I think this. I think it's gonna see the difference. He gotta do it, but I think he
No,
can't.
he
He can't.
can hang up.
I think mentally he's not gonna get through it. Not that he's gonna hang up, but I think it's gonna be a rough bid. Put it that way. I think it's gonna be a
We
rough
ain't saying
bid.
it's not gonna be rough. It was rough.
Hello, what was your question? Exact question.
Do you think he gonna be able to hold down 15? The low end, 15.
He's gonna
Yeah.
have to hold down, but I think the 15 gonna crush him. I think it's
Then
gonna.
he ain't holding it down. Then.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
I
ain't
think
gonna
he
say
don't
he gonna
think
hang
he'll hold
up.
it down.
I'm just saying though.
I don't think he'll hold it down because I think mentally, because number one, go for the thing what you said, you was with him early on, his personality, right? Then we all saw how he was for 30 years in the industry. Now you were straight, you ain't gonna be able to get away with it. No one, he's not gonna be in the jails, like,
he going to PC.
they're gonna be in a PC
Yeah,
jail.
but he ain't gonna be in PC for 30 years.
Yes,
yo.
you could.
Nah, he's
It's
not.
a
gonna-
dropout jail. They
Huh?
call it a dropout jail.
Oh, we know what a dropout, but we
I
watch
don't think he's gonna be in population.
guys that have
Nah.
money like that. You understand? And them niggas
They
is right
different.
there.
He got
on-
money and celebrity. It's two different things.
You've been in the jail. You did 15
No,
years.
but not no celebrity with money like that. I never met nobody. I never seen nobody with money and celebrity like this.
No, I mean not that type of money. No, hold on like this.
Man, he don't got the celebrity Diddy. He's
No,
not the
but-
celebrity Diddy is.
See, my celly was on 3 airports. I told you not
But
to
nobody
play.
don't know him.
No, hear what I'm going to say that. My celly was rich, little white dude, big mustache like the Whispers, right? But he wasn't popular. So if you ain't know, you didn't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Diddy's high profile. You know
That's
what high
what I'm saying.
profile is, man?
Of course.
So that
we
means
give them a high
that
profile.
means he's a marked man wherever he goes. Like you see him, wherever he go, nigga be snickering. All the time. Snickering. And then you're gonna have niggas that's gonna be plotting on him. Then you have niggas that gonna try to be his friend.
Exactly. I'm trying to
They're gonna try to be his friend. You know, on some
Hold
they
him down.
hold him down, friends with benefits. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know if a motherfucker genuine with you because you did it.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that a nigga don't gotta pay. Those niggas gotta pay. John Gotti, niggas, those type of peoples were on the pound.
I
He's
think
a
he'll
celebrity.
stay in dropout jail.
Huh?
I think he'll be in it for a while.
I think I'm
You
being
still hold on. You still got problems in there. Don't
No, I'm not saying-
those
no.
niggas is
I
official
know.
niggas, but they done told.
Nah,
know
but
they
they ain't
what
doing
did.
nothing. They ain't doing nothing.
Huh?
They ain't
Yeah, they
busting.
are, man.
Not that often.
Huh?
Not that often.
Yeah, they are.
They be fighting in
yeah,
them
they
joints.
gets
But
it
not
in.
that often.
They niggas be
They
fighting in that
they
shit.
gets it in, man.
Yeah.
Because I heard like
Remember
Sammy
how-
the Bull was talking about it. They said them niggas be fighting a lot.
when we was in Otisville,
Not the same. It's not.
I ain't
equivalent
never heard
to-
that.
It's not
But
equivalent
that mean it
to.
ain't true.
It's not equivalent to our jail.
Yeah.
But them niggas
Well,
get
jail
it
is
in.
jailing. What you gonna do? Jail is jailing.
No, but I'm saying it's not as.
I get what you're saying, though.
But I saw Sammy the Bull. I saw because I be watching like the mob. There's all them dudes rats that was in when they was
Yeah,
in jail.
yeah.
That's on. They all got YouTube channels, and they all said the same thing. Like yo, them niggas. They said niggas be like they be fighting. They call each other rats. So you snitch, motherfucker.
yeah.
You a snitch.
We used to you
a
said,
snitch.
in Otisville, you can
You a
hear
bigger
them niggas.
snitch than me.
Remember when we
Yeah,
used
you
to
can
go
hear
to the
them.
gym? We
Yeah,
used to
you
go
can
to the
hear
gym
them.
at night.
Yeah, you can hear them.
So they close
Yeah,
the
you
joint,
can hear them.
so
You
we
can hear
can't
them.
see them. But
And
they
they-
be like
they
this. Them
go-
niggas be talking crazy.
I'm about to
They
fuck
go-
the shit out your girl.
Yeah, that's what they were
I'm
saying.
about to fuck the shit out your girl. They be saying some wild shit. You bitch ass nigga.
See, when I was in Clinton, they wouldn't let you see them
No,
when-
we
when-
couldn't
when-
see them.
When they gotta walk, they make us turn our back and let them go by. And when they finish going by, they won't let you see their face. And once they let they go by, and then we continue walking.
But you get they talk they talk they
Yeah,
shit
they
too.
talking. Niggas is talking crazy. Like, yeah.
I used to see them in the yard though.
You gonna be an old ass man when you get out.
Yeah. They talking reckless.
You gonna
man.
bury your kid by the time you come home, you stupid. They be talking
Crazy.
like them motherfuckers. Like
Diddy, huh?
All
So-
we can say is, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he walked his walk the way he wanted to walk it, because now you're gonna have to walk that walk, man.
Hopefully he walked his walk. What you mean?
He lived the life the way he wanted to live.
I think it'll
so
be-
now you're gonna have to really continue to walk your
I
walk.
think you'll have a
You know
rough
what Diddy
bed.
problem is? The way he think.
that's what I said. The way
The
how
way
I
he
see it,
thinks.
it's
That's
gonna
why
be
he
hard
have a
for
rough
him.
time in jail. Because
That's why I say he's gonna have a rough time.
I told you that he been like that since the 90s, bro. Hear me out.
So that means he's like that all his life.
Yeah, and it got nothing to do with the money. Got something to do with him. The money just made it go higher. He been fucked up like that since when he had a little bit of money. So the more money, more problems. Who came up with that song? That nigga.
Yeah.
More money, more problems. And the more money he get, the more shit he do. That's what made his shit go all the way up to the, I told you, we went to motherfucking California Soul Train Music Award. Doc, you know, I tell the same story, so you know I ain't lying. We stayed in the motherfucking Ritz-Carlton. He liked the Ritz-Carlton. Ritz-Carlton had just came out, so this is where we was staying most of the time. And we go to the motherfucking Soul Train Music Awards, right? You got Patti LaBelle, you got OJ, you got big time niggas in this motherfucker. That's when Aaron Hall was first big. I mean, we in the joint like, oh shit. Here's the story. So, after the Soul Train Music Awards, everybody goes to Don Cornelius' event after that. Historically. P. Diddy go out there, and niggas don't go to Don Cornelius' joint. They go to P. Diddy shit. I'm seeing motherfucking Wesley Snipes, Russell Simmons, all kind of niggas I don't normally see. Shantae Moore, Mario Van Peebles. Seriously.
You know why? because now we know why. Because he had the party favors. Niggas was using drugs.
So-
he ain't the only nigga that was using drugs.
Nah.
So nobody
music
went to the
industry
joint.
was drugs.
Check it out. So nobody went to the Don Cornelius joint with the Diddy shit. Don Cornelius and them got the fire marshals to go over there because it was overcrowded
And shut it down.
and shut them down. Just because they ain't go to the motherfucking Don Cornelius joint. That's how strong Diddy is with them parties, man. And that was in the 90s. Imagine now.
Yeah, his money's quadruple.
My God. You know Don Cornelius is in L.A.?
Yes, sir.
That nigga connected to the mob and all that shit, man. Don Cornelius is big, man. And they didn't go to his party. They went to Diddy shit.
He died, right?
He
Yeah.
died. His son's in the run that shit now. They went to Diddy shit. A young Diddy. And they ain't go to his joint. Diddy got that party shit on Smash. And all the celebs
They
want to
say
go
every
there.
time All-Star Weekend, his party's the
I
best
see
party.
Wesley Snipes like this, look.
Don Cornelius ain't had no ecstasy.
Wesley Snipes slumped up,
He ain't had no baby.
coked out.
Yeah.
You got an Asian girl over here and another one over here. I mean, you see motherfuckers out their element, man.
And he
You go in
made it
there,
happen.
you do what you do.
But now,
Yeah.
see, the crazy
man.
part is the coke is social in their circle. Nobody look upon, they don't frown upon no coke. That's like weed.
We know that that's what's been going on, but he made it really prevalent because not only that, he had the broads, and that's what niggas want.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
He had that popularity, man, and Diddy telling you, man, that this
Like,
is
Diddy,
it's another level,
this
man.
Nigga here, imagine Don Cornelius or somebody saying, "Oh man, who is that?" And Diddy saying, "Oh, you want her? Bitch, get over here. Go back."
But you
there
gonna come to L.A. and you from New York, you understand? But he do that all the towns he go to. He go to somewhere where it's popping and throw a Diddy party,
Yeah.
and everybody go to his joint. He go to, it ain't just L.A. Wherever he go, if Diddy throw a party, everybody goes to that nigga shit, man. So and they got all that shit on motherfucking tape.
I know,
They
but
said
there's
that.
nothing
They
wrong
said-
with
they
that.
said-
If I was home, I would have wanted
No,
to
but
go
they said
too.
in
There
his
you go.
homes. But number one, he gonna be fucked because it's a lot of private moments. It got in the bathrooms. That's illegal. He got cameras in his bathroom.
How is it illegal in his house?
I don't think
it's illegal. Only
Nah, I
time
think-
it's illegal
Yeah.
if you do an underage
I-
person, but in your own personal property.
I think
you
at
can
some
have
point,
cameras
Doc, I
anywhere.
think at some point, Doc is right. It gotta
Yeah.
be illegal.
Yeah,
You can't have
bathrooms are
cameras in your
private, not your
bathroom,
bathroom,
man.
bro.
Yeah, it's yours.
Nah,
Yeah, it's yours.
nah,
Huh?
nah. Go look at it.
What's up, Jay?
I'm pretty more.
You pretty good with that type of stuff? Is it legal or illegal
You're supposed
to have cameras in your bathroom in your
In
house?
your own personal joint.
Not no bathroom. Cause bathroom, you got visitors, you got people going to your bathroom, you got visitors. People
That
That's
invades
wrong,
into
that's
privacy
illegal.
no matter where you
Yeah,
go. You
bathroom-
can't do that.
bathroom
How you gonna
supposed
put a
to be
camera
one-
in your bathroom and a girl going there to use the bathroom, you looking at her?
Yeah.
That's right? You can't do that in the bathroom, man.
Yeah, I don't think we do that. in
Nah,
the
I
bathroom.
don't care if it's your
He
house
had
or
a lot
not.
of cameras
It
in
gotta
the
be,
bathroom.
that's a lawsuit.
Bathroom's your private.
That's a lawsuit,
Yeah.
man. That's a lawsuit. I think that right there go anywhere.
People got a reasonable expectation of privacy inside of the bathroom.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, now you know
There
that in
you
the
go.
bathroom.
He Googled already, T.
They
It
don't-
is. In general, it's not illegal to have cameras in your own personal property.
What
But
about
if-
bathroom?
You said private personal
We said
property.
bathroom.
You said bathrooms.
I put that. I'm just
Nah,
telling
You said
that-
property
that's
and
a
bathroom ain't the
Hold on,
same.
I'm just showing you what I put in the joint. I put bathroom.
That's
I'm
not it.
saying-
No.
Personal
No,
property
that's
is
property
totally
different.
different.
Two different things, Cash. Say bathroom and you got us. No, that's property. That's your house. They ain't said nothing about bathroom right there, man. You know what I mean?
Knowledge that said you can't do it.
No, you can't, man. I think that would be common sense, bro.
Yeah.
How you gonna have Ted, a camera in your bathroom?
Yes, you cannot.
Yeah, they say you can't. They say you can't.
Cannot.
Nah, man.
Not even your own house.
Yeah.
Cause like it's
Nah,
crazy.
you can't do that. That's
Cause
unlawful.
everybody, first thing somebody says, "Can I use your bathroom?"
Right. And
Can't
they
use your
and they
bathroom.
pulling down their pants and you looking
Can I
at
use
them.
your bathroom? I remember one time a dude, he had
They
a
say
business.
you have to have explicit consent.
Yo, he had a business, right? He's saying he didn't do it. He's saying that the people who did the construction did it.
Mm-hmm.
and he still lost the case. And they should have got sued and everything.
can't have
It was a camera, and he said, I didn't do it. You know, like you buy a car. You buy a car from the dealership, or you get in the cab, and there's a gun or something in there. That's not yours. He was trying to say, they was like, nah. He said, man, I didn't. He showed the receipts and everything that he got the place done up. And the guy that did it, he lied and said he didn't do it.
That's a criminal
He stole
offense.
them things, yeah.
That's criminal offense.
The guy-
Check it out. When I worked in New York Sports Club, right? So around holiday time is when the niggas come in and start stealing. Like Christmas time, they come and start breaking the lockers and shit. People have laptops. They be having their wallets in there, whatever. Coming from work, back to work, they go to the gym, boom, they work out. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of dudes get robbed. Dudes is breaking the lockers. So, but the detectives used to come there, we and the trainers, and ask us, did you see this shit? Nah. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't see what happened in the locker rooms because the bathrooms in there, no cameras. Cameras everywhere else but the bathroom.
That's what knowledge just said. Guys in Amazon known to steal and put the stash in the bathroom.
Right. The bathroom, you can't see what's going on. So while they popping the locks in the bathroom, in the gyms, stealing people's shit, you can't catch him until on the way out. Now you got to figure, was he in the locker room or not? Because they see him in the gym. They trying to see if it doesn't lead him to the joint.
Yeah.
So the bathroom just off limit. I knew that for 100%. You know what I mean? But y'all call us, man. Call in. This is a good one, man. 646-628-4264. Let me get one of y'all opinions on this situation with the cameras in the bathroom, with the P. Diddy trial, whatever, before we get off the air, man. You know?
Call before we go, y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But back to Diddy, right? You know, like I said, that 99% conviction rating, and they got it in for him. No, somebody told me, he said, yo, V, you gotta understand. They love to take the black man down when they have a status like a Diddy. You know what I mean? Historically, you think about it. Anytime a black man get real high, soon as they get a little dirt on them, they want to tear you down because they don't want us up there. I'm gonna keep it real.
Nah, they don't want.
I mean,
When
that's
you up
what
there
I
and you
say- I've
strong,
been saying that
and you
for the
stay
long.
and you stay solid, you good. But soon as you look at Bill Cosby, man. Let's keep it all the way talk.
Yeah, he wanted to
He's
buy a
America's
network.
dad.
He wanted to buy CBS or something like
NBC.
that. NBC.
America's dad, right? I mean, when they say America, even the white folks, everybody loved Bill Cosby.
Yeah, Bill
right?
Cosby, yeah.
He could do no wrong. Once they got him, they kept trying to get him, because we got a chance to pull him off of that right
Yeah.
now.
They let you clown, and then it's like when you start getting too high, it's like,
Hey,
all right.
yeah,
Let's
don't
see.
slip. They be
But
like
that-
this.
But that's
You
how
better
come
not slip,
that's how
motherfucker.
come I believe that so much stuff goes on because we know that that's what's going on, even though the other thing that peoples are doing is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So we tend to side with our peoples because we're like, oh, as soon as you get here, y'all gonna knock us down. But we know that this guy is doing some illegal activities. We know that this guy is doing shit that he's not supposed to be doing. And we're not looking at things in the same lens. We're not. So we let that puppy shit go on and on and on like
But
that.
you know what it is, though? We let it go on, but we be so happy that somebody out of us made it.
But that's and
You know what I mean?
we gotta rock with it because
I mean,
we
like,
don't-
even
we
when
don't have-
Obama became president, we never thought in my lifetime that I'll see
I
a
ain't
black
never
president.
thought that. I
Yeah.
never thought
In
that.
my lifetime.
I never thought
that
that
we
was
got a
emotion.
black president.
Yeah.
Come on, Chad. See what I'm saying? That's like, that's like even, I'm going to tell you straight up and down, man. This just me, man. I don't know how y'all take it, how y'all want to take it, but I'm for black people, man. You know, if a black man gets in any type of powerful position and he doing shit the right way, there's always people trying to take him down. Like my man, Eric Adams, right? Eric Adams doing a phenomenal job since he's been in office. You know, he came on the Beat 139 show, right? He told us his whole story. Y'all remember?
Yeah, of course.
And we asked him a question. What made you become a cop? And he told us why. Because, when he was young, he was doing some illegal shit, and he got arrested, and the police bust him in the back of the head. So I'm around Eric Adams a lot. Y'all been around him a lot, quite a few times yourselves, all of us. If you see him, he got a gash right here.
Yeah.
right? He got a bald head, but he got a gash, right? And that's the hit he got, bust his head up, right? So now he talks to his uncle and he asks his uncle, right? Remember the interview, what can I do to make it right? He said, you know why you can make it right? You go inside and become a cop.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to know what,
Because
how
he
you
ain't
become
want
a
to
cop.
do it.
No, his uncle told him,
I
and
know.
he did it. So now he goes to the Brooklyn Borough president, transit cop, Brooklyn. He worked his way, 100 black men. He's the mayor of New York City, doing a phenomenal job. Shout out to my man Eric Adams, man.
Definite, man. Definite.
You know? So
But before,
let me just say this little part right there. So my point is that he got some fringe benefits, some perks from some foreigners, you know, and they trying to say that he was getting money illegally under the table, when all the mayors and all the governors get little perks and all that, man. This ain't nothing new. But being as a black man, you know, they try to say that, you know, he's doing some underhanded shit. And then when Trump said, yo, they ain't like the way they were trying to blackball him, I'm going to come to your rescue. But, make a long story short, he didn't need him because he got thrown out anyway. Cool. So now he goes on the air last week and shows all his numbers. Bow, 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 bow. Numbers don't lie. What's up? Now you got all these new people who trying to go for election. A lot of them is birds. You got like two of them that's going to be a little competition, right? Cuomo and the other guy, right? So the point is that I'm trying to make is that the main reason why they're going after Eric Adams so hard is because he's a black man in the most powerful city in the world, New York City. Forget about Chicago, we got a black mayor. Forget about Atlanta. They're not New York City, my guy. You understand? And they try anytime, like we said, where you could be on top as a black man, but as soon as you get involved in any little thing, they're going to try to tear your ass down. And that's the same thing that's going on with Eric Adams.
correct. Hit that like button, y'all. So, in closing, I got first. I'm gonna have a throwback to a testament of the Beat 139. But before I get to that, I want to give 40 Cal. He came on the show. The shirt here, it's a nice shirt here. 40 Cal. The shirt, if y'all want to purchase it, y'all can. Right here, it has a.
Shout out to 40 Cap.
Shout out to 40 Cal. He always showed Beat 139 love. Shout out to 40 Cal. If y'all want to purchase his shirt, y'all go to his website.
You said show it again.
You ready?
Yeah, I gotta say something too.
We're gonna take a picture of this, and we're gonna tag him.
There you
see,
go, Doc.
y'all
You got
see
a
it?
close up. Go ahead, turn around, Doc.
That's this. Then we got the back. I guess I stamped a little bit on some names. He designed this shirt.
Yep, Max B, Allie Mo, 40 Cal, Big L, Pyrex.
Yeah, Pirates Porter. Everybody gonna get shout out to him, but I want to go a little throwback.
Don't go to throwback. I gotta say something. All right, so I want to do a moment of silence for Makita Jenkins.
Yes, yes.
Makita Jenkins passed away the other day, and it was very touching to Harlem. I mean, and we all gonna get on this right quick because we all went to on 35th Street and 7th Avenue where they did lit the candles, lighting of the candles, and shout out. I don't even know say shout out. My condolences to the Jenkins family, to my man D. Nico Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Heaven Up in Harlem's the guy who created Heaven Up in Harlem. His wife is Heaven Up in Harlem now, and may she rest in peace. The Beat 139 family, we love y'all. You know we support y'all, and I just had to put this on the air right now. Our condolences from the Beat 139 family. May she rest in peace. And now she's one of our angels. Let's just give her a quick moment of silence,
Moment of
please.
silence, please.
Makita, God bless you. You're in heaven with our Father right now. You know, it's evident that one day we're going to be going home too. But God bless you. You know, we love you. And D. Daniels, Nikos, man, we love you too, brother.
Definitely,
100%.
she's definitely a good person. Everybody says a lot of great things about her. Never was into no drama. So, you know, it's always sad when people die young, you know what I'm saying? And
They gave her a very, very nice send-off.
Very,
Very
very
nice
wonderful
send-off.
send-off,
Nice
man.
send-off.
The funeral was
The girls
was
carrying the casket.
the girls carrying the casket.
Big.
The big, real big, with the green, with the white and green on.
yeah, that was
You
dope.
know, we went down there to the funeral. It was on 115th and what, 7th Avenue. You know, and it was a large, huge turnout. A lot of people there. Triple parking. You know, we didn't make it to the burial site. We made it to the repast. And the repast, they was rocking and rolling. Oh, Friday. If you missed that, you can go to Sofritos on Friday. They're doing a balloon send-off for her. Because they couldn't do it in Jersey. Jersey don't do that stuff. So they're going to do it Friday at Sofritos.
What time?
I don't know. I guess at 10 o'clock. I think it's at 10 o'clock.
10 at night?
At night. You know, Carlton do the joints at night.
So we got 10 o'clock tonight. So
Fridays.
Fritos,
They're going to do the balloon
Street
thing.
and Broadway.
They say, everybody, if you're going to come, bring 20 balloons.
20 balloons.
You know?
So, you know, you beat
They
1-3.
dared you to bring 20 balloons.
Nah, it was Tad. Tad said that. Tad.
So we definitely, the Beat 139, we the media, we definitely cover Harlem. We definitely support everything Harlem. And we pretty much do a lot for the community, man. And this is what we do. We will be out there at 10 o'clock on Friday. We also got another event on Friday that we are part of. Keith going to talk about this, but we are part of this. We are part of a lot of stuff in the community. So go ahead, Keith.
Yeah, this Friday from 3 to 9, Dynasty Commodities is doing a Mother's Day appreciation weekend block party. And the Beat 139, we're a part of this. They have other organizations that's a part of this. So we want y'all to come out. They're going to give out food. It's going to be...
Give out food.
Yeah, huh?
We.
Yeah, we're going to give out food. There's going to be a lot of good peoples out there. We have the Boulevard is a part of this situation.
Row House.
The Row House.
Sponsors.
Row House. This is 2119 Frederick Douglass Boulevard.
That's 115th and 8th Avenue for
Yep.
those who
Beat
don't know.
139 with one of the sponsors.
Yep. So
Yep.
come on out there, man. Have a nice time, man, and let's show these mothers some love.
So we
Yeah,
got
it
we got the Mother's Day event on Friday. That Beat 139, like these guys said, we sponsored the Mother's Day event on 115th and 8th Avenue from 3 to
8.
3 to 8, and then at 10 o'clock, the Beat 139 family will be traveling to 145th Street and Broadway to the send-off. This is definitely, I definitely want to give you guys a lot of credit because we definitely strong in the community, and people always say, I want the Beat 139 to
Pull up.
pull
Yeah,
up
we gotta
and,
pull
and
up.
want to be partners and things like that. I'm go real quick, like how you guys feel. I can ask Tay, he can say it from the sideline. How you guys feel when someone say, "Hey, I want to go partner. I want to do some business. Can we talk? Can we meetings?" We always have meetings every day, and in the beginning, me and Vito talked about this earlier when the Beat 139 first started. Before we even had one show, we was booked out with 2 guests every single week for 3 months straight. So you can imagine number on that every week with 2 guests every week for 3.5 months, almost 4 months. Without people wanting to get on the show, we had to sit there till September, and we
And
started in
that,
April.
we didn't have the guests. We had scripts. We had paperwork on them, man.
No, yeah,
We had scripts for every guest, and we had so many guests that we got a chance to announce the guest that's coming the following week ahead of time.
We had.
You already
like I
knew
said,
it was coming
we
on.
was booked out. We could sit there
You know
and
what I'm saying,
say
though?
we had a calendar. We could sit there and say, okay, June 6th. Oh, they coming on June 6th. This person coming on July 9th, like that.
I mean,
So,
we're one of the
back
most
to your
authentic,
question.
one of the most authentic podcasts, live podcasts, man, there is. Like, bar none. Not just being biased because I'm a part of it. You know what I'm saying? We've been true, tried, and tested for 7 years. Y'all guys have been here longer than me. We almost at 700 guests live. How we say it, Vito? No commercial breaks.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And we believe in what we're doing. Like, we don't just come out to people's just to come out. We come out, like you said, because Vito says, yo, this girl was a good girl. Danny is our people's. Danny was a first guest on the show.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's natural for us. You know
That's
what I'm
why we
saying?
got to
This is
show
not
up and
something
show out Friday.
That he asked us to do. Nobody asked y'all to say what y'all was gonna say. The same thing. I was like, oh, I was gonna say the same thing. You went there. I said, okay, I'm gonna go here. We are the community.
Yeah, and we the only thing that's we the only media team, because we're bigger than the podcast show. You know, I say this all the time because I don't like to be boxed in. And Doc will tell you that. I'll say that in a minute. I don't say that to everybody. You know, we started as a podcast, right? But we're media, and media involves press, involves red carpet, involves pulling up to different events, you know, doing interviews. We indoor, outdoor, we travel, we do movies. You understand what I'm saying? We on radio, you know, we have a foundation. We on Rikers Island. You understand what I'm saying? We with the Department of Education. You understand what I'm saying? We got the senior citizens. We got the rehabilitation. We got a lot going on. You know, we got a lot going on simultaneously. You understand what I'm saying? We don't talk about it because we so busy talking about people in the community that we don't really talk about ourselves. But it's a lot that we got going on with us. And the guy stopped me today, man. He was like, yo, Feed. He's like, yo, man, y'all want to get on the show, man? And I know him a long time. And I said, yo, you get on the show, but, you know, you got to have a real story to get on the show. But, you know, we'll look at what you have to offer, but I can't guarantee you. But in closing, you know what he said to me? Y'all love what y'all doing in the community. I said, thank you, brother. We hug like that. The man said, I love what you do in the community. Now, you got to understand, I don't never see this guy on none of the social media links I put up. Never see him. But he tell me in the street today after I came from the gym.
There's live everybody watching.
So they watching,
So real quick, so how do you feel about, you know, being part of the community, with the impact we made?
This is Ted right here. What's up, Ted? Talk.
I think it's very compelling. I think it's a good thing. It makes me feel good knowing that we serving the community the right way.
So in closing, I have one more thing to say in closing. Now you hear a lot of people say, I'm the king of Harlem. I'm the voice of Harlem. I'm Harlem this, Harlem that. I think when you claim a title like that, the number one thing is you have to be in the community and you have to give yourself. Anybody can make money or throw parties or, you know what I mean, or stuff like that. But but all of y'all can answer this, it don't matter what order. What impact you feel like with title, if you want to say a title, because Harlem is pretty much on life.
What gives someone the right to say I'm the king or queen of Harlem? Is what?
No, I said king. I said a king or a voice or like, you know, the impact on Harlem. Like what impact, far as, because I'm just making it a little easier, right? Cameron said he should be the king of Harlem because he said he had the longest run of getting money in Harlem.
Yeah,
like,
what kind of money?
He said
must be talking about rap money.
But even still, like it's just not just money; it's what you do in your community. It's people that we don't even know that live in Harlem, that's super rich. That, you know what I mean. So it don't go by the amount of money. Right. So I'm saying as far as the impact, and when you say it's always what you do in the community, because you get your money, like they said, the top is lonely when it's by yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing but good. If I'm fly and I got 10 other dudes and they bummy, it ain't gonna make me feel good. But when you walk in that club,
stick to the question.
How y'all feel? What title you think the Beat 139 is?
Oh, we the beat of the streets, man. Come on, we the heartbeat of the streets, man. We don't carry no king, queen. We don't do none of that, man. You know, we ain't no godfathers. We the beat of the streets, man. No one does what we do. No one does what we do. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody got their hands, and I'm out here, and we out here. Forget about it. It ain't me, it's we. We out here. We boots on the ground. Harlem ain't but so big, man. East and west side, man. We see everything going on. So ain't about no king and queen title. We don't want that. We the beat of the streets. Everything we do, we got the Beat Kids, we got the Beat Foundation, we got the Beat 139. How we say Rikers Island? The Beat. How we say the what?
Reintegration.
Beat integration. Everything says the Beat. Google us, the Beat 139. Everything comes up. We the beat of the streets. That's it, man. That's it. We boots on the ground, and we the beat of the streets. We the beat of the streets means
We done help politicians.
right. You see, look at this. You see this beat? You see this thing here? Lifeline. That's like, you know, in the hospital, right? When somebody's on a lifeline type of joint. We keeping it lively, baby. We everywhere, man. We pulling up, man. That's where we at, man. That's it. B139.
B139.
Yo,
Signing
Keith
off.
Cash.
Yes, sir.
Before we go,
Yes, sir.
who's number one Harlem?
Man, the Beat 139.
Who's number one Harlem?
Y'all know
The
what
Beat
it is.
139.
Who's number one Harlem?
The Beat 139.
Harlem's #1 podcast.
Featuring Doc, Don
Stay
Vito, and
tuned.
Keith Cash.
1.